Have you ever wondered what this level would look like if it was an easy demon?
This is for you.
So, first I have to find a copy rule. This guy is the guy who makes all of the copies that I need. This isn't any Polargeist either. This is going to be called, not Geist, this is going to be called Brutalgeist. And I'm also going to put a capital there, because why not? Alright, so first we have this. Boom! So now it's a very late click. And for the next one, I think this is too easy. So I'm going to make a double click. Well, it's sort of a double click, but it's like two really fast clicks, like that. And next, I'm just going to add an extra spike there. And I think that might be too hard, so I'm only going to add mini spikes on the sides of here. This orb is going to be a diamond. And we'll add a diamond spike. This jump here, I think it would be right to just do that. I don't know if that is actually going to work, but you don't know until you test it. Is that like a really... Alright. Alright. Does this work? Yeah, I am nerfing that. Wait. Never mind, I am not nerfing it. Well, I'm going to have to nerf this. There we go. So, for these jumps, I think I'm just going to remove these. They look a little too menacing. And then I'm just going to add a quadruple spike. How's that? Alright, that's okay. I'm going to just add to a triple spike. How good is that? Wait. What if you jumped off the side of here? I'm going to add a fix-it box here, because... wait, I don't even have to do that. So I'm going to add a quadruple here, but I'm of course going to squeeze it in. It would be way too hard for a buffed level, since these are only buffed, not super buffed. Just a little spaced out. I'm going to remove that so it's a little hard. There we go. I just made some pretty cool gameplay. I'm going to add a red orb click. But there's a twist. I'm going to make it invisible this time. So, when you look at it, you're going to be like, this is impossible. Like, dude. And all you have to do is just do this. Boom. Wait, that could be a little thing. So I'm going to add a mini spike there. So now you have to jump over it. And I'm also going to add a mini spike here. So you have to do a late timing off of it. I don't know what to do here, so I guess I'm going to just put this. Yeah, that works. Bro, is that actually like really hard for a buffed level? Oh god, I am going to nerf that. Look. Alright, here. Hopefully this works. Oh, yeah, I guess. I'm going to like add a mini spike here. And I'm going to make this a little harder. Spaced out triple again. Is that even possible? I think I might have accidentally made this impossible. I'm going to have to play test this. We are basically at the drop, but there's not going to be a break in this because I'm going to add a red orb in the ground so I don't have to make this invisible. And now you have to do this. Oh, I'm going to have to just do what Back on Track did and just put a squeezed in double. I'm going to move this over a little bit because I think it's too easy. There we go. Aha. I have like no ideas for what to do in this part. Oh, if you do a little time and you can actually do this, it's like really hard. Wait, could I make like a fake block thing? Aha. So you jump there. I'm going to add an invisible block here. And then you have to jump into here. And yeah. So it's going to look impossible at first, but all you have to do is what I just did. Alright, you can skip that structure, but that it's how you're supposed to play it. Roll. Alright, there we go. Oh my, I don't know what to do here. Wait. If you buffer this orb, how far do you, how high do you go? Alright, you go, second or third. So I'm going I'm moving this chain down a little bit. So it looks like this. So you have to go onto there. I'm pretty sure you have to jump off here. Wait, I know what to add. A little one of these. Right. Size it down like a lot. There we go. That is actually harder than it looks, by the way. And never mind, it's very easy. If I move that over a little bit, I can add spikes here. Wait. So you have to jump late. I mean, really early here. So you can make this jump. Boom. Should I just remove these and then you have to do some really difficult jumps? Or maybe that might be a little too hard. I'll do that. Let's see. Oh my god! I know it's possible, but it's insane. Well, that first one's very easy, but it's hard to do the rest. Oh, never mind, it's possible. I'll leave that in since it's kind of funny, actually. This part... I don't know what to do here at all. I guess I'm just going to add more blocks, since that's basically the only thing you can do in this part. Except for, when Vortrox super buffed it, he added a whole contraption. And, of course, at the end of every section, you have to do a little bit, at least a little bit, of straight fly like that. We're already on to the blue part. What in the world is going on? This has went by pretty fast. Boom. Oi. Wait, this one should be... Actually, both of these should be, really late timings. So, if you buffer this orb, you're probably going to hit the spike. But if you hit this orb late as well... you'll make it. This is very difficult. Oh, I did it. But I'm going to have to move that orb along a little bit. Alright, it's possible. Wait. I am going to add another one of these. So it's even harder. And I'm going to make the blue orbs like massive. So you have to do like them all down the staircase here. Well, there's only going to be 3, but like there. Alright, I am skipping this section. Oh no. Wait, that's actually good. That's a pretty good buff. And then I'm just going to squeeze these out like a lot. So they're a lot harder than they look. They look like normal double spikes, but they're actually like squeezed out triple spikes when you try them. Actually, these are a little easier than triple spikes. This looks very hard. Alright, I'll just do it. What should I do? I think I am going to select this structure, move it along, select this, move that along, and now you have to do one of these. I don't know what to do here. Or maybe I can do that. Is that even possible, actually? I want to test it. It is very easy. And this level is all about these weird things. So, of course, guys, I'm going to add more of them down the staircase again. Literally every single staircase in this level has them, I think. I don't even know if this is harder than Harsh on Track now. I'm going to add one of them again. I'm just going to make these jumps a lot harder. So first of all, buffing time. So I'm just going to space them out by like 1 block. About the coin, there is going to be an invisible spider orb here, which you probably click, but now you have to fall a little bit to get it, since it will basically be a free coin. Oh my! Oh, I literally just flung myself into the void. Alright, I have to test out the coin before I test out anything else. So like, oh, boom, boom, boom. So it's another one of these clicks. So it's another 5 block jump like I did in Harsh on Track, but this time it's a lot harder since you have to do a spider orb before you react. So I'm going to add this here, so you can land there. And I'm going to add a dash orb here. And I'm also going to add, wait, the H blocks, I believe they are. So I'm going to add a dash orb, and then you can get down in time, so you don't hit this. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Yeah, I see. And if you keep holding, you're just going to die here. And you have to hit this. So you have to... Oh, no, I don't want to play the Polargeist song. I'm going to add an S block here, just to make it a little bit easier. I am not going for that coin again. It is insane. And that jump is another hard timing. Oh, never mind, I just got it. Boop, boop. Oh. There we go. I do not like that click and how hard it actually is. This is basically the entire difficulty of Buffalo Madness in that one jump right there. That is how hard it is. For me at least, it's like, how much of a jump is that? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5.5 block jump in an only buffed level. That's how hard it is. Oh no. What in the world? I was start position underground. That's why I kept dying. Well, there's basically nothing I can do there, is there? But I can do that. Yeah, I'm going to add this in. But I'm going to make my own structure for that, since RobTop doesn't want to make one of these. There we go. So now, it is... Oh. It is a hard timing. Again. There's been like 6 of these in this level so far. And the amount of times I've playtested this level is insane. So how about I put another dash orb. And then you have to do this again. So it's another holding thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all of these down by a block. So it's really hard. Yeah, there we go. No, I want to stop clicking the thing. I don't even know what to call them. I want to move them since it's literally impossible. Alright. I have an idea. How about the coin route is the route you have to go? But I am going to nerf it because it is almost impossible to get that right. And yeah, I'm just going to add this. Just spikes here. So now there is no way to get past that. Oh my. I'm definitely moving the pad along by a block or two, since that is just an insane jump. I don't want to copy and paste, I want to copy and paste the ground spikes. There we go. Alright, do this. Boy. Yeah. I'm also going to add another little thing here. A little contraption. Bop, 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 bop. Bop. I'm just going to make these quadruple spikes, but like, they are going to be nerfed a lot, because this is a buffed level, not a super buffed, frame perfect thing level. Right there. That actually seems very easy to do, so I'm just going to test it. It probably is very easy, and even if it is, I'm just going to leave it like that. Well, it's a blind jump for the first one, so at least there's something hard in it. Oh, no! Alright. The final part is like right here. This is the final part. I'm going to add a blue orb and blue pad thingy. There we go. So there's not a break. Why is there like a pulse stick thingy on 2 of these, but none of the others? Alright. I'm going to like make this look really menacing, but it's not even hard at all. Wait. Oh, I don't want the background to change colour. Alright, you just have to hold that for a time and again. Bro, no way. Also, I only learnt this a few days ago. Even if you size J blocks, it still uses the whole area that it's in. Like, that whole area is now the J block. So you don't jump after the blue pad anymore. Squeezed out triple at the end for fun. Wait. Is that swag route in Polargeist that I just found? If that's possible, it will be really funny. Since I could actually use that swag route. Whoa, there's a swag route in Polargeist. I'm using that. And I'm even going to add this here. So it indicates where you go because people might not know about that. Since I did not know about that, and I've watched loads of swag route videos before, and I don't think I've ever known about this. What? Right. I'm removing the pad. Like, that's way too easy. It's literally auto. That is how easy it is. And the last one here is going to be another timing. So all of these are basically just filled with timings. Now, this is the third buffing video, and there's been at least one timing in every single one of these. And you guys don't even want to know how many timings there were in some of them. That is a jump that will go in a super buffed level. Like, wow. So I think that this would be a cool thing. And I'm going to make the last jump a weird click again. Because that's what we need to do in the buffed levels. Alright. I have to add the GG again. And what was the first coin? Oh yeah. It barely changed. So the last part is very difficult because this orb timing is like insane. Alright, the last click is literally just as easy as normal Polargeist. So yeah, that is a buffed Polargeist. And make sure to like and subscribe or else miss